Hello, it's Vicky from GameByte, and today I'll be showing you some brand new boss fights from the upcoming Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Time to cleanse this land!
Ha! I forgot what a bad start I had. But, information. So, this first boss fight is an optional one. You don't have to do it to complete the story, but it's highly recommended you do because it's a lot of fun. And this boss is Redwalda, who can be found wandering around near the ruins of Venonis in Ledecestrescire. So this boss fight's tricky until you find a pattern that works for you. I took an unreasonable amount of attempts to actually beat him. Here's a summary of how that went. Okay, so here's how to not do what I did. So first off, Redwalda has different patterns of attack. Now if you are too far away from him, he will throw these explosive mine type things which will stay on the ground until you walk into them, and they'll take a huge chunk off your health if you do. So the longer the battle goes on and the more time you spend away from him, the more mines get scattered around the field and you have to be really careful. Likewise, if you get too close to him, he'll swing for attacks. Now I found the best way to approach this one was I took a skill point called Brush with Death. If you basically dodge an attack with the right timing, you get a small window of opportunity where time slows down, which is perfect for this fight because it allows you to get a couple of hits in with an axe before he has a chance to counter you back. Arrows are also quite effective. If you can get a headshot or a weak point spot, they do quite a chunk of damage, but it can be quite difficult to aim them correctly, and obviously you're limited by your current ammo capacity. In this fight you're seeing now, I actually had not full capacity and I didn't have a full amount of rations to heal with because I had, in one of my previous attempts, I had gotten the boss down to over half health. I was doing quite well, and I walked too far away and he de-aggroed and the game auto-saved. So that was fun. But yes, this is a very fun boss fight. As you can see, it got very intense at the end for me, with my sliver of health remaining and dwindling amount of arrows. But yeah, it was a super fun boss fight. I highly recommend, and I'll leave you to watch the rest of it.
I once served and prayed under St. Chad at Tamworth. I was a monk. I should have stayed there.
Did St. Chad die with his axe in his hand?
St. Chad will be revered for avoiding the axe. I wish I had done so myself and not taken a path full of violent honor. The old gods will fade from our sight in time. God forgive me, for I have sinned.
Jailbird, he's in trouble.
Won't back down, Leofrith. I will not. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
You can't, please. You do not want to do this.
Leofrith, let him walk. You answer to me.
I answer to my king. Our silence deeds with this.
Lay it by, Leofrith. There's nothing left to fight for. We've stormed Repton. Only a matter of time.
I cannot do that.
Then you will die.
Someone will.
Now this boss fight is main story quest, and it basically marks the end of the Ledecestrescire. Damn it, I can't do it now. It basically marks the end of the Ledecestrescire arc, in which you have taken over the county by successfully waging attack against the current king, and you've installed one of your own. This guy that you're fighting here, he is like the second in command to that king, and he has remained loyal to the end and wants to fight to the death, basically, to stop you from taking over. The way I thought this boss is quite mechanically similar to the last one. There are many different approaches you can take when it comes to fighting in this game. It just so happens that this has become my style. So I will leave you to watch this one. If you are watching this video either before or after the game comes out and you have any questions about the game, or if you're stuck on the boss fight and you need some help, just leave a comment below and we'll try and help you out with some tips. Anyway, enjoy!
You cannot win!
You're slowing.
Bah!
You're a strong-willed Thane. Burgred was lucky.
To stand in the way of you and Mercia is my duty. I will die before I yield. You're good? I will make you feel pain.
You're finished.
Not yet. Fight me, heathen. Take that! How does it feel? Take that! Go on then.
Stand, Leofrith. Live to fight another day.
What?
Your loyalty to Burgred is not a loyalty returned. He resigned the crown and fled to Rome. He's gone.
You lie.
Lie to a man seconds from death. What would I gain? He saved himself and left you to die. All this fighting, it's for nothing. For no one. To betray one so trusted, so close. It's a dishonor worth 1,000 deaths.
Eivor, you have shown me a great kindness. It is only fitting that I do the same. At Venonis, there is a statue with a scroll laid in a small bowl. You must burn it.
Scroll.
Your name is on this scroll. At Burgred's request, I put it there. When it is found, the zealots who read it will hunt you.
Who are they?
It doesn't matter now, you haven't much time. Burn the scroll, or they will never stop hunting you.
Where will you go now?
Rome.
Come on, let's take you back. Careful, you're injured.
I'm all right, really. A few nicks and cuts from the battle, that's all.
You should have stayed hidden, Trailbeard. This wasn't your fight.
It was. It was our fight. Yours, Mine, my father's. I had to help.
And you did.